Steady. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to some Skyrim Special Edition. As you can see, we are at Riften.
What is it, Elf?
I actually really expected one of these guards to talk to me.
Citizen?
Because normally when you first come up to here, one of the guards will stop you and ask you about, ask you if you'd seen a dog. Well, it's only 4 PM though, so it's not like it would be... well, whatever. But anyway, yeah, he usually stops you and asks you about a dog because the blacksmith was looking for one. But, well, you know what? Let's go talk to the... There he is. I don't know why it's this guy. No, some wolves, but no dogs.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Okay. So let's go to the Jarl's place here.
I'm right behind you.
Because I do believe that we actually have the miscellaneous quest to come talk to him. Do we not? We do not. What else? The Fallen. Talk to the... Oh, right. Okay. Then do we not have the letter either? No, I did also forget to put... Anyway.
Bolin speaks much about the war and the Stormcloaks, but he knows who provides.
Let's see, do you have any more work? More work? We haven't done any work for him.
You've proven reliable.
Have I?
There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
Yeah, it will be done.
Good.
So yeah, I figured for this part, since we are... Since this is our first trip to Falkreath, I did say that there was 2 danger quests in this place, and that may have given you the impression that we... Oh, sent us somewhere we've already cleared. That may have given you the impression that we would be doing the danger quest first, but since, like I said, I don't know... I know that you can get both rewards from both the quests, but I only remember how to do it on the one. You know what, we're just gonna... Since we've already been through this place once, we're just going to bust through it as fast as we can. Die already, damn. Oh, light armor's almost there. But yeah, we're not. We're going to do some miscellaneous quests. We're going to become the Thane. Clear out the... Because there's only, like, 3... Outside of, like, this quest, there's only, like, 3 real, like, quests in the city of Falkreath. There we go. You got anything on you worthwhile? No. But yeah, there's only realistically like 3 unique quests, because then you get the standard one where you can like chop wood for people. You got one where you can gather wheat for people. I guess I'm not really looking at the ones that are in the city though. I guess I'm just looking at like your... I also don't know what's up with my map. This is the second time now that it's done this, where it's been all dark like that. But I guess these are the ones that are just like...
I'm right behind you.
Out and about. That register for... Because just like the other Thanes, you'll need to help the citizens before he'll name you Thane. And you only need to do 3 because Falkreath is a little bit of a smaller hold. But at the same time, there's like 5 quests total that you can do.
Good to see you.
Alright, I've killed the
Teach
leader.
them to stop paying me. Here, you deserve a reward for your service. You know what? I like you. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold. Talk to my steward if you're interested.
Is there anything else you need?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
It would be an honor.
On your way then.
Okay. Alright.
Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use.
Now, if I can find this dude, we can find his dude. We should be able... Helvard is... No. Helvard is his bodyguard. Fun fact, Helvard there is a Dark Brotherhood contract, and if you do that contract, whether or not you get detected, you will no longer be able to become Thane.
I serve under Jarl Siggeir and Jarl Dengeir before him.
Okay, well, I'd like to purchase a house.
There's no house available, but I could sell you a fine piece of land where you could build your own house.
She seems really tall. I'll take it.
You won't regret it. Here's the title to your steading. Follow the road east from Falkreath, then north at the crossroads. Turn left just past Pine Watch.
Okay, so there we go. So that's how you get Lakeview Manor, which is generally considered like the best place to move your family into because none of the kids... So the thing with the children is when you ask your wife how they are, depending on what your kids are, like boys or girls, and where you're living, will determine whether or not they actually like being there. Alright, who the fuck is that guy? I'm just looking, because like I said, there's only like 3 like quests. And I think only 1. Okay, well, if he's in Falkreath, and that's weird. Okay, that doesn't tell me where the fuck he is. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we just need to find the correct house. Oh, Corpse Light Farm. Yeah, interesting. Okay. It's Laud's house. That's an inn.
Don't think you can
It's a
barter with me
merchant.
like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
Also, fun fact, for any of these quests, if you have the perk that lets you invest in shops... Oh, here, don't thank yourselves. Yeah, if you have the perk that allows you to invest in a shop, investing in shops within the hold will also allow you to become Thane.
Can I help you?
Alright, Dengeir of
I was
Stoon.
Jarl once, but I was encouraged to step down when I took sides with the Stormcloaks. It was an imperial plot, I tell you.
You say there's a plot against you?
Oh, not against me, against all of Falkreath. Those imperial bastards are spying on every one of us. Last night I saw Laud the blacksmith writing a letter. Probably sending word to Solitude and General Tullius. Are you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter.
Sure, it will be done. Yeah, practice my thieving anyway, right? Alright.
Mind what you say. The Empire has you.
Yeah, sure.
Be mindful. My maid Tikla has been known to pass information to that pompous nephew.
Has she now? Alright, so Laud's house is here. Now that's obviously the blacksmith's house. And since he's currently blacksmithing, and I do believe single, you should be able to just roll in. So here's the private letter. Old friend, need all the iron ore you can dig up, double my usual order. I know the mine isn't as rich as it used to be, but I'll pay extra. So that's the letter he was sending out. Oh no. The horror obviously has nothing to do with
Still here.
the old man here. What? Why is it locked? Actually, I know why it's locked. Because he was out. Because he got pulled out because he was talking to me, and then when he re-entered the house, it automatically locked.
You're not supposed to be.
Still here. Let's get going then.
You're not supposed to be.
I go, that should pull him outside with me, maybe, because he was speaking to me at the time. No? Like how I'm not supposed to be in here. I'm doing a fucking quest for you, buddy.
You're not supposed to be in here. This is the last time I'll say it.
Come on, pull him out with me. Damn it. Fucking hate this game sometimes. Just certain things like this. Like, I have a quest that I'm doing for him. He fucking locks his door, and then, for no reason. And then when I fucking go in, he's like, nah, you're not supposed to be here. It's like, dude, I'm trying, like, you asked me to do this thing for you. I brought the thing. Like, why are you being a prick about it? There we go. Don't know what that was. Okay, here's Lud's letter.
What's this, some kind of code? Need as much iron ore as you can dig up? Well, he's not spying, but it's clear the Empire is making Lord smith up more swords and armor for them. Good work. Take this.
Okay, what exactly do you need from me?
You may have seen the open grave in our graveyard. Most of the townsfolk think it's the work of a corpse thief. The truth is less pleasant. It was the grave of Vigar, my own ancestor, dead for centuries now. He is also a vampire. My family is entrusted with keeping him buried. But recently, someone stole the ward stone, and Vigar escaped.
And you want me to find the ward stone?
No, it's too late for the ward stone. Vigar must be destroyed. If this gets out, my family will suffer great shame.
I will see that Vigar is destroyed.
Good. He will have fled to gather others of his kind. Mind what you say. The Empire has ears all over this town.
Do they now? Also, did I actually get a quest for that? Okay, I did. There is supposed to be another dude who lives here with him, because he's supposed to live with his brother, and there's another guy.
I've got
Okay, well, you know what? Let's... Oh, wow, he's Bloodlit Throne, eh? Okay. It's actually quite a ways away.
Try not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor.
Tekla, no.
War has been hard upon us.
I mean, he does live next to the mill. Maybe it is this guy. Boland? Is that his name? Hang on. I don't think so.
Skyrim.
No. It is not.
Fort to me, dragon.
Oh, just get over here and land without being too much of a dick about it. Oh, there's some ruins up there. Uh-huh. Just stay focused on me. nobody else around me. I don't need to worry about you killing anyone else. And there we go.
I've never
Okay.
seen such a thing.
So anyway, Roland. Okay, so it looks like we just got
Don't get too close.
mainly guards. So there goes the dragon. Now all we need to do is find this other guy. And the reason I want to find the other guy first is because there is technically 2 more people, but one of them actually leads me to... Ah, here he is.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
You said something about a burial?
Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler. We've buried more dead than you can imagine. I just finished giving my old war companion Barrett a proper burial by fire. Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver the ashes to Runil, the priest of Archay? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul.
I'd be honored.
Thank you.
Alright. Okay. Now Runo, okay, still in...
Till
I guess that
next
makes
time.
sense. She is the priest of Archay. They generally hang out in the cities. Cust. Sure. I think this might be the only Hall of the Dead that isn't underground. Hey, Runo.
War is
Honestly
not
thought
new
by
to
the name that it would be a girl. Alright.
I've only to stand in our cemetery to see that.
I have a delivery from Thadgear.
Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble.
Okay, so do you tend this graveyard alone?
Oh, merciful Archay, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest.
So you're a priest of Archay?
I am. I came into Archay's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return.
I'll do it.
Blessing of Archay to you for your help.
Alright.
That journal means a lot to me.
Moss Mother Cavern. Interesting. There's that one. Okay. Looks like maybe from here would be, and don't just swim across the lake.
Still here.
So yeah, unfortunately, like the wiki that I've been using to find quests and that, pretty much. Oh, you know what? We'll unlock Half Moon Mill while we're here. I don't think there's any real quests associated with it, and by that I mean since the mill, it has the exact same like chop wood and bring it to them. Oh, you know what? Half Moon Mill, part of the hold. There is a Dark Brotherhood quest here. Although, because like the Dark Brotherhood has like 2 different levels of like the assassination contracts. They have like basic contracts that are like side contracts, I guess. Which are like, go here, kill these people, whatever, and they get like 3 or 4 of them at a time in between the main quests, or in between the main contracts, and then they have the main contracts, which obviously advance the plot line.
Hello? You! Over here,
Okay.
please. I need help.
Do you
Thank
now?
Chinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here.
What are you doing out here?
We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe.
I may know a spell that would work.
Thank you. Please hurry.
Hopefully this works. I mean, I have another one that would...
Much better.
There we go.
Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts.
I understand. Let me help you.
You'd do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose.
Alright. So yeah, I think this might just be like a very short cave. This is also one of the other quests that you could have done. I did not realize that it would lead us into this one. Mainly because I didn't know where this quest was. I just saw that he was the quest giver. Ooh, Earth Mothers. The upgraded Spriggans, eh? Unfortunately, even though they're upgraded Spriggans, they do not have any better loot on them. Cave bear. Okay, so that's the bear they were hunting. Meals. But there should still be 2 more.
That's impressive.
That one. The other one didn't wait. Oh, there's a chest up there though, which is... Why is there... Oh, because, right, we're not tracking this guy's quest right now. We're tracking the journal. Oh, they are. Oh, that one was just a regular Spriggan. Okay, so there's the 3 Spriggans. So we will pop up here and grab... there's boots next to it. Just boots. It has been a long time since I've written an entry in this journal. I admit with some embarrassment that when I pulled it down from the shelf, I nearly choked on the dust that flew. There's little to tell, but did suffer another awful nightmare of the war. I suppose this is an affliction common to many who must see the horrors of war firsthand. Writing about it has already helped me to feel better. Received a letter from Anders in Whiterun. He has invited me to visit, and I intend to accept. It's been a long time since I was in the city. My only fear is the Thalmor. I have heard that they and their agents are abroad in Skyrim, rooting out worshippers of Talos. I must be sure to keep a low profile. Returned from my trip to Whiterun to find very few flowers have bloomed here. The rest of Skyrim is covered in blooms of fiery red and piercing blue, but only a scant few have appeared in or near the town. I'll make it my mission to change that. We could use some flowers to brighten this gloomy place. Perhaps I can get Tekla to help me. Spent most of the day consoling Laud, who received news of his cousin Grimsvatter's death. They were quite close as youths, and Laud drank and talked of his childhood memories. It was touching, but bittersweet. A wandering peddler passed through Falkreath today. I purchased a few sticks of incense from him. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, I'm done. That's too much. It is a journal. I was like, oh, I'll write and I'll read it. I mean, journals are never that long. Well, surprise. Okay, so, ow. Fucker. Okay, dude's back there, but we cleared out 3 Spriggans. That's all he said. We got the chest. I don't actually know how many people he said were near him, but it looks like he got
It's
stuck.
done then. Justice, if you can call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together. I always said it brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now. I'll give them a proper burial, then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Falkreath. You'll always be welcome at my door.
Okay. Yep. Alright, cool. And also, I do believe that Falkreath is... The steward you get here is
I'm right behind.
the dual-wielding Redguard woman, if I'm not mistaken. Which is a fairly unique steward. Nope, House Carl.
I'm right
That's the
behind
one.
you.
Steward is when you put them at your house. I don't actually know who my steward's gonna be, because normally I have it be the I don't remember her name, but the Namira cannibal, but I don't really have a but since she's over at Winterberry, I don't know. I'll have to find someone else to take the job.
God Arche was once like us, bound
Matthew.
to winding mortality, but he willingly gave
Indara
up this
Corellia?
existence
Sounds like a Game of
that we
Thrones
might
name.
better understand the vagaries of life and death. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we
I'm
find
right behind
renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its
Still
suffering
here.
know the beloved serenity of Aetherius. And may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
Alright. Figured it'd be rude to interrupt him during his little
Kust
sermon
is
there.
responsible for the
So I have
cemetery.
your journal.
Thank you. It's a collection of regrets that I try not to forget. Here, I promised you this.
Oh, that other one didn't actually count as part of the helping people, but that's fine. We got our 3. We'll also go and hunt down the vampire after we become Thane. Because why not, right? Oh, right, like I was saying before, there's well, actually, you know what, I'll wait until after the conversation is over.
Good to see you.
I've helped your
Finally,
people.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Falcreath. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Alright.
Come and see me again sometime.
Yeah, it is the Red Guard lady. Rhea.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Honor to have you on board. Alright. Don't worry, at some point I will have a place for you to stay. But until then, let's go vampire hunting. But anyway, like I said, or like I was going to say, there's, well, you know what, I was going to say we should go here so that we don't have to fight the dragon, but odds are we'd have to go past it anyway.
I've got your back.
Yeah, so I don't know how to get to the separate pages, but like the wiki that I use, which is just the fandom wiki, has basically 2 pages for every capital, and one of the pages has like is a lot more detailed in like the backstory, the history, and that, and the other one is basically like in-game stuff, right? And the one with the in-game stuff is the one that realistically is the one that you want when you're looking for what quests are in the area, because it actually has like a decent list of the quests. Whereas the other one, like the one that I have up right now, it only has a couple of quests associated with it. Am I going the right way? I mean, it doesn't look like it, unless I'm supposed to go through Bone Chill Passage. But that doesn't seem right. Like, I'm not... Maybe that is right, though, because, I mean, it shows the quest marker there. Alright, sure then, yeah, we'll go through here. I have to assume that it's correct, right? But yeah, like the one I have up, it only has like a couple of, okay, but we've already been through here, so I'll just run through here. Oh, I think my one-handed just went up. But yeah, I don't know why there's 2 separate ones, and why, it's almost like well, I mean, to be fair, probably a lot of different people
Look at that.
added to
Hey,
them, but like,
who knows what could be down there?
I mean, we were, okay, what the hell is this? I feel like we're even lower now than we were before. Okay, we just need to start here and head south. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird, and I don't, like I said, I don't know how to get to the one that's good. You know, like when I type it into the search, I seem to always get the one. I don't know how. Like every once in a while, I get like the good version, I guess you could say. All right. Got a little bit of a slope here. That looks like it'll be a pain in the ass. But this here is our target. I can't see it, which is good, because then it may not even be this high. It may be lower. Because it has, like, it's a fort, or a tower at the very least. And the fact that I can't see it leads me to believe that it's not up on the mountain, which is nice. Also, I was, like, that slope was apparently, oh, there it is, so smooth that, like, it looked like I was floating. Oh, wow, there's a lot of quests that can bring you here, as it turns out. Like, damn. Alright. Well, here we are at the Bloodlet Throne.
I'm right behind.
Okay. Oh, there it is. I mean, I'm sure it would shut off at some point, but this, sadly enough, may be faster. Okay, so it's one of those trapped places. Pay a little more attention then.
What was that?
Well, your death, probably. But yeah, I have to assume, well, it's like, I mean, for example, like this quest here wasn't even on the quest list on the page I was on, even though the other quest for the guy was. So it's like, why? Like, I mean, because I thought that I was being smart. Oh, gargoyles. I don't think we've fought gargoyles yet, have we? They were added with the Dawnguard DLC. So I'm surprised that we haven't. Although, to be fair, a lot of the Dawnguard stuff, like, we haven't had a single vampire attack or... Oh, but you know what? I think one of the mods I downloaded that didn't disable the vampire attacks, I think it altered them. So, like, until you like actually start the Dawnguard DLC, I don't think there will be vampire attacks. And I think if you finish the Dawnguard DLC as the as part of the Dawnguard, I think that'll also stop the vampire attacks or lessen them or something. Because, like, you may have noticed that we don't get very many dragon attacks in cities. Like, we've been to Whiterun and Markarth and them plenty, and we haven't got, I don't think anyway, not that I can recall, a single dragon attack in those cities. Now, we did just have one in Falkreath, but that one would be a lot harder to disable, considering that Falkreath is an outdoor area, whereas like Whiterun, Markarth, and Solitude are all... Although, did we have a dragon attack in Solitude? Because now that I'm saying that, I kind of vaguely remember fighting the dragon in Solitude, but... I mean, I've had so many dragon attacks in the cities from my previous playthroughs. Man, vampires are really weak in this game. Mainly, well, I have a feeling it's mainly because of, like, their armor, like, because, like, as you can tell from every time we look in their inventory. Well, you know what, the next vampire. Yeah, here's a vampire. Oh, well, this vampire didn't even have the vampire armor. It was just wearing fucking vampire boots, robes. Yeah, this one didn't even have the actual armor. There we go, this one has armor. She's an ancient vampire. Ooh, and a Mistwalker. Get rid of the gargoyle. wish I hadn't fired in here now with all these books all over the place. Anyway. The hell is this? Somebody raised something, I guess? Okay. Now, gargoyles generally do have a lot of, like, ores and that on them. Here we go. Vampire Mistwalker. So yeah, vampire armor, 70 armor. And their boots are 20. Like they, and that's more, like, I don't think that there's any, I think that's the whole armor set. Like, I don't recall there being, like, boots or a helmet, or, I mean, the boots are there. But I mean, like, I don't recall there being a helmet or gauntlets for the vampire armor. So, I mean, with only 90 armor, that's not a huge amount of protection. Now, granted, you know, because enemies scale differently than us, I mean, like, the armor would only be a small portion of their damage resistance, and then, you know, whatever level they were at would obviously grant them a little bit more of a boost, but, you know, there's a reason why things like the, or enemies like the bandit chiefs, you know, like, they get Nordic carved armor once they get to a higher level, because since they're not going to increase their base stats anymore, they needed another way for them to at least stay relevant a little bit longer, you know. Okay, apparently I already have that book. That's a worthless thing there. A lot of locked fucking cage doors in between these rooms. Just interesting. Alright. Oh, up a bit. There it is. Got a wolf in here. Fine. Do it that way. Want to be like that. Oh, come on. Damn it. A little bit more. There it is. Another flawless ruby. That's always nice. A couple more ingredients. I really should at some point finish my alchemy, or do up all of my alchemy ingredients, because I mean, I got quite a bit stored up now. It's going to be a pain in the ass to sell them all after, but so, oh, I didn't even need to. Alright, well, I mean, I guess I would have needed to open up one of the doors, but I definitely didn't need both. I wonder where the hell Braylena's been. I mean, I feel like I did a little bit there without her showing up. I don't know, is there anything? No. Thought maybe there'd be a passage behind the waterfall, but nope. So, a fun story. Earlier today, if you watch my last part, I said, you know, I had like a little road trip, kind of. So before the road trip, there, I was like, oh.
It is no matter. This fool will be the next act. Show.
I was like, I'm gonna record a video because, you know, I got up and wasn't leaving for a couple hours, so, you know, obviously easy enough to record a video. Only takes about an hour. So I was like, alright, the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC for Valhalla came out. I'll do my first video in that. After 3 tries to record that video, because when this one comes out, it'll be Thursday, and this will come out on the day that that Dawn of Ragnarok comes out. But I'm recording this 2 days before. Oh, well, there's like a dagger. 2 days before it actually came out. So as you can imagine, can't really record something that isn't released yet. And it took me 3 tries, because like the first time I just loaded it up because I was like, I'm gonna do, like, they should have added more of the Tombs of the Fallen so I can do those from my first video, and because that should lead into the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC somehow. Turns out, no, they didn't add any more. So that particular free content is still incomplete. Which, I mean, you could say it's like, oh, but it's free content, you should be complaining. I mean, yes, but at the same time, it's free content that they released half of and left clues that, like, something, like, important or something big was going to, like, go down. And then just nothing. Still like to know why a Welkinstone only is valued at 50, but then, like, I get, like, those damaged ones that are, like, worth 500. But anyway, yeah, so it took me 3 tries, because my first time I was like, the Tombs of the Fallen, and then, like, I could, like, there didn't seem to be any indication that there was more release, so I was like, well, whatever. I looked it up, nope, couldn't find anything that said that they released more of it, so...
I'm right behind you.
Oh. And, so then I was like, alright, well, I guess they didn't release any more, so, you know, canceled that, deleted that video that I accomplished nothing with, and said, fine, okay, let's start the DLC. So I bought the DLC because I hadn't bought it yet because I wanted to do, because my impression was that the tombs would lead into it, so I wanted to make sure I did the tombs before anything happened related to it. Okay, Vigar is dead.
My family thanks you. Take this as a token of our gratitude.
Alright.
The Empire has ears all over.
Let's see, you look like you could have... Nope, just Nord, eh?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
I'm just going to ignore her.
Horse bones. Handsome man in Falkreath.
Yes?
Nope, alright.
I hear Valder made it back safe. Too bad about the others, but at least it's one less thing to worry about. You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it.
Is this Valder? Didn't he say that his door would always be open for us? He fucking lives at the inn. The door is always open. It's interesting that this chick is just called Nord, though. Like, I imagine that if you tell her that...
What's a milk... Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Back off, now.
No need to get rough.
Alright. I imagine then that you can brawl her, but I don't know what the real point of it would be. Like, her name is just Nord. Like, most people that you can brawl, it does, like, alters a quest, opens up a quest, opens up a follower, you know. Okay, Thadgear doesn't have anything else. Laud starts the one Daedra quest.
Just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Well, Sola.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made.
There you go.
Thank you.
Investment
I'll be sure to put it to
made.
good use.
You mentioned a brother. Who is he?
His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know. Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Yeah, whatever. Alright.
Still here.
Okay, let's just look up Falkreath here.
I've got your back.
Falkreath Hold.
I'm right behind you.
Line. Okay. But maybe it was taking me to, like, the hold and not the city. No, that's definitely the same page that I was on before. That was fairly worthless. Yeah, and it only gives me 3 quests for that one too. Alright. You know what though? Last part was long. So, and we're at 45 minutes now. So we'll end this part here. Next part, we'll do the 2 Daedric quests, and I'll look up to see if I can find other quests that may be available in Falkreath Hold. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. You know what, actually, we'll talk to her. Last chance to get a quest. If she has a quest, we'll do it.
Someone new? Excellent. I think you'll be glad. Thank
Let's
you.
do that.
Be sure to put it to good use.
There aren't many red guards in Skyrim. What brought you here?
Well, my family back in Hammerfell didn't approve of my interest in lethal poisons and death in general, so I left and wandered north. When I found this town with its huge cemetery, I felt right at home. I opened the shop and I've never looked back. This is where I belong.
Alright. Why name your store Grave Concoctions?
I know it's a bit strange. Not exactly a name to bring comfort to the sick and ailing who come to buy a poultice or salve. But what you must understand about Falkreath is that our town is defined, for better or worse, by the large and ancient cemetery here. That's why the inn is called Dead Man's Drink, the farm is called Corpse Light Farm, and so on. I suppose it's sort of a running joke.
Alright. So no quest there. But I did find... oh, that one's different. Okay, so kill the bandit leader for him. Good. Becoming Thane. Oh, I see. This is like all of the quests that just take place in Falkreath, which actually isn't all that many. So like this one should be... yeah, that's the Bard's College quest. Already done that. What about this one, though? This looks interesting. Oh, that's an unfinished quest and was never implemented. Alright, well that's fucking worthless. That's a Dark Brotherhood contract. Dark Ancestor, I do believe, was the one we just did for killing the vampire. The Thane one, we've obviously already done. What is this one? Okay, that one we must have already... oh, no, that's a Thieves Guild quest. Okay, so we can't do that one. Hunter and Hunted, we did this one, right? Because I think that was for clearing out the bear and the Spriggans. Yeah, that's for clearing out the Spriggans. Alright, so according to this, we've done like all the quests here besides the 2 Daedric ones. So yeah, alright, so there's all of... and I don't just mean like the city. I'm pretty sure this is... because some of them don't take, like, you have to do them in the hold, but they don't like start or end in the hold. So yeah, that'll be it for this part then. We've cleared out all of them. Oh, you know what though? Before we go, just because it might push us to that. Yeah, it might push us to that hour mark. We will go and end it at our new house. What is this one anyway? The Mage Stone. I don't even remember what that one does. Doesn't matter. Anyway. I'm still curious as to what happened to our horse. I mean, oh! Never mind. We're at those Guardians. Oh, okay. I think it's fine. We should be able to get there from here easy enough. But yeah, we'll end at our new property, and then we'll start there next time after I've got it all built and set up. And we can have a little mini tour after, or before we get into our Daedric quests. Oh, right, and I was talking about that before. Where, like, depending on whether your kids are boys or girls, when you ask your spouse, I was about to say wife, but obviously you can marry dudes in this too. But when you ask your spouse how the kids are, depending on where you live will determine the result. And Lakeview Manor, I do believe both the boys and girls like it, but then like the 2 up north, one of them the boys enjoy more, and the other one the girls enjoy more. But yeah, this is... here, let's get a good... I guess this will be fine. This will be a good view. Well, there. Alright, so yeah, this will be our plot. At the beginning of the next part, we'll start here. I'll give you a quick tour because it shouldn't take very much because I doubt I'm going to build a huge amount in it. But thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Saturday for more.